Namaste. My name is Divya Nathani. I'm a yoga teacher and personal counselor with the Yoga Institute, which is the oldest organized center for learning, practicing, and teaching yoga in the entire world. Today, we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic, which is leadership. We all would love to become great leaders. We would all love to inspire and influence others effectively. The basic point that we need to work on to first of all, where do we begin, is learning to become self-leaders, because great leadership starts with self-leadership. And what do we mean by this? You see, just like when we talk about time management, it's not really time that you manage. You learn to manage yourself according to the available time. When you talk about stress management, it's not really stress that you manage. You learn to manage yourselves with respect to that stress. Similarly, when we talk of leadership, we all have to learn how to manage ourselves, how to put ourselves under very good amount of self-awareness and self-discipline. Extremely important factors. Unless we learn to do these, there is hardly any point in trying to move forward. Only when we are committed to self-growth can we really work on ourselves and learn to be more effective leaders. The first tip towards doing this is learning to set clear goals. Very often, our goals are either not realistic in terms of our capabilities or with respect to time frame. We expect very big results very quickly or targets that are really not achievable with our given levels of capabilities. So we need to be very clear about setting smaller, achievable, realistic goals and then move forward. The second and extremely important tip is about keeping a positive mindset. We will come across all kinds of outcomes. What is important is to be able to look for something positive in every given situation. This particular way of thinking can be developed with regular practice of a simple technique that we talk about at the Yoga Institute very sincerely. We always encourage people to practice what we know as writing down 10 positive points every single day. And when we make this a habit, it slowly becomes our second nature to look for something positive all through the day in every given situation. And the third tip, which has absolutely no substitutes, is taking responsibilities. It's very easy to blame another in every given situation. Whenever we face any problem, any setback, any kind of difficulty, any failure, it's very easy to blame another person or a situation, saying, only because the other person or this situation was like this, did I fail, or was I not able to do my best? This kind of thinking, this kind of mindset is not going to take us any further. It's extremely important that we start learning to take responsibility of whatever is the outcome. Blaming has never helped anybody, and it is not going to help us either. In fact, when we blame another person, we are giving the power to that other person, that they have so much control over our lives, our emotions, our efforts, that they can control what we are doing in our lives. And therefore, it becomes extremely important that we start taking back all the power within our own selves. We start taking responsibilities, whether the outcome was good or bad. It was my actions. Okay, this was the outcome with the given efforts, and in future, I will make sure that my efforts are better. In any case, all that we can control is our efforts, right? The results are never really in our hands. So we can definitely make it a habit to do our best in every given situation. So keeping these three important tips in mind, when we do any actions, we will slowly learn to take care of our own commitment to our personal growth. We will learn to manage ourselves with more discipline, with more commitment, and slowly we will be able to inspire others also on the way. Namaste.